Let us see where packaging in this section. Go to the start.spring.io. Let us change artifact name as a demo one. Packaging as a var. Come on. Packaging as a var. Two changes in the left side. One is artifact name from demo to demo one. Second one, packaging jar to var. Right side, Spring Web only. Right side is Spring Web. Click on generate. Go there, save. Only two small changes. One is demo one. Second one is var. Go to the show in folder. Right click on demo one. Extract to demo one. Go inside the demo one. Try import into Eclipse. Importing into Eclipse. Let me close all. File input. Existing Maven projects. Click on demo one. One more time. Don't select SRC or MVN. Select folder. Finish. Demo one. Expand demo one. Everybody. SRC main Java. Expand. You can see some servlet initializer. We don't require to develop anything in the servlet initializer. It says like a var deployment. Internally, Spring Boot is using servlet initializer for var packaging purpose. Let me copy hello controller, whatever we developed in the demo. Expand demo. You can say hello controller. Hello from REST API. Let's go for demo one. Hello from REST API. Demo one. Let me keep even different URL. Hello one. Don't confuse like a previous one only trigger. Now, everybody, right click on demo one. Go to run as. Run configurations. Now automatically it will be generating var file. Why? Because we mentioned the packaging as a var. Run configurations. Again, everybody, double click on Maven build. Don't use the previous build. Don't use the previous build. Double click on Maven build. You'll be getting a new configuration. Let me choose the name as a demo 1. Double click on Maven build. Double click on Maven build. You will be getting a new configuration. Demo 1 app build. Demo 1 app build. Now come to the workspace. This is for demo 1. Click on workspace. Get a demo 1 from the workspace. Get a demo 1. This is for demo 1. Then under goals, install. You can skip the tests, come little down. No need of running running tests. We didn't develop any test cases. Previously, I forgot it. That is why it took more time. So no test cases in our development. You can mention skip tests. Goals should be installed. That's all, guys. Apply, run. This time you will be getting a var file. You will be getting a var file. Refresh demo 1. Now you might have observed it's quickly built because of no test cases, skip tests. Refresh demo 1. Expand target. Earlier there was a jar file. Now you have a var file. This var file should be uploaded into EC2, should be copied into the home cat. Come on. Now, come to the Mobax, click on upload. Choose the demo 1. Go inside a demo 1, target var. Click open. Var file uploading to the EC2 instance. It's uploaded. Let us stop this connection. Let me open a new connection. Demo 1 var file is there. You can observe. By default, by default, all uploads will be going into the user directory. You cannot upload straight away into Tomcat folder. You cannot upload straight away into web apps folder. Only to the user directory it will be uploading. Come on, guys. Where is, yeah, this file? You need to copy this file explicitly. You need to copy this file explicitly into installed Tomcat web apps folder. How to do this one? Go for sudo cp. Cp stands for copy. What is the file? Paste. Then to where it should be copied? It should be copied into Apache Tomcat slash web apps. Okay. So yeah, through tab space, sorry, through tab, we are getting this one. We are copying uploaded var file into Apache Tomcat web apps folder. Apache Tomcat web apps folder. Everybody, this is the command you have to run. Now you can see this var file copied into Apache Tomcat. Put the cd web apps only to check whether it is copied or not. Cd space Apache Tomcat slash web apps. Now press ls. You can see the var file. Whatever var file uploaded, same var file copied into web apps folder. Now we need to run the Tomcat. Before running the Tomcat, advisable to reboot EC2 instance. Why? Because already for a demo application, Tomcat is running. Already demo application, Tomcat is running. So I'll go to the AWS. I'll reboot the instance. Guys, same instance under action, instance state, reboot. It is best practice, guys. Come on. Now come to the Mobax. Close this connection. Open a new session. Yes. Start the Tomcat server now. Apache slash bin. In the bin folder only, Tomcat is available. /startup.sh /startup.sh. Here also Tomcat taking 8080 only. Default port number. Tomcat started. Inside a Tomcat, there is one web application. So please copy the web application name. I can copy from the target. Yes. Now you should call through this application. Inside a Tomcat, there may be n number of applications available. After port number, give a application name / resource name as a hello one. You can observe a little change between jar development and var development. Jar development, entire Tomcat running for one application. That is why application name doesn't require. In case of jar, entire Tomcat running in the jar only. Entire Tomcat running for one application. Application name doesn't require. Now here, your application running in the Tomcat, same Tomcat might have multiple applications. Inside a Tomcat, there may be multiple applications. Specify name of the application. Name of the application is nothing but name of your var file. Then specify hello one. You can see the output. This is exclusive output from the demo one. This is completely, guys, everybody. The total AWS we have seen step by step, point by point. For a developer, whatever is required, we have taken care of everything. If you know this much, you can able to deploy your application in the AWS successfully. All the things you can just go through right from the scratch.